got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbe with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
And you're listening to The Drop, our weekly podcast about stuff.
It's succinct today.
And it's a big week. It's race week.
Oh, it is race week.
It's race week.
It is
Doesn't
race
feel
week.
like race week
I
yet.
know. Maybe just because one of us are running, no offense to Thomas, but it seems like...
It's not important to the rest of you. I get it.
Well, I feel
We
like...
don't have the anxiety quite like race week.
I feel like Thomas hasn't been expressing a ton of excitement around the race.
Dude, I've been busy.
So I don't know if that's...
I've been busy, so it's a little bit is like, I have no idea exactly what will happen, but I have a goal that I'm shooting for.
Okay.
And, with the current travel, fitness, everything like that, I think someplace in the 340s would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I just found out today I will be running with the lovely Rosie, who is Nickel Pickle's wife. She's agreed to...
Ecker's getting all the shout outs on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been working really hard. She's clearly a very fit runner, but she's a nurse and she's been working extra hard.
So you're pacing her, right?
She'll probably be dragging
Okay.
me. But she's also between that and she's at that marriage stage of your age group where every weekend there's a wedding almost.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah. It was annoying on the wallet.
Yeah. Hey, another bachelor party. Great.
This is when I had zero money, too, so it was awful.
Yeah. Survive. So she's not going for her best. So I was talking to Nick. I was like, you think she'd want to run? He said, yep. And then so she messaged me, and it looks like we will attempt that together.
Well, that's
so
cool.
If somebody else wants to hop in, talk to us at the shakeout run, which is tomorrow if you're listening to this on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Do you know it's also weird? We often hear from people running the marathon that they'll listen to the podcast during the marathon. So
Yeah, I meant to say this last week or the week before, somebody who ran the Berlin Marathon said they listened to it the whole way through. And I was like, I'm sorry for your
I would be
pain.
so annoyed at us, like running a race and hearing us talk.
I think I'll do the check-ins this week, though. Chicago Marathon.
All right.
Oriented.
And then you can listen to yourself.
No.
Dude.
No.
It would be like torture.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the weather at all?
Only through Megan's eyes.
Okay.
I get a question every day. What does it look like now? What does it look like now?
It seems I looked at it yesterday and looked at it right now, and it seems to be lowering a little bit.
This would be the best weather I've had in a marathon in I don't know how long.
It looks like it's going to be low 50s at the start, and it's going to get up to 70 throughout the day. But because it's such an early start,
What time does it start?
7:30.
Okay.
I think it should be pretty okay.
If you start at 7:30 ish,
Well, I don't. What, you know
Or
how
8.
it has a rolling start. Yeah.
say 8:00.
Okay.
It says by noon high of 65. That's
the high.
That's
Yeah.
manageable.
Yeah.
That is. Like today, I ran in 62 and it felt nice.
Yeah.
But here's the difference. So, like when we ran London, we were coming out of cold temperatures, going
Right.
into a day that was in the 70s,
Right.
which felt taxing.
Yeah.
Where now we're coming from a hot, and like China was insanely hot.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from that, the only thing is I kind of wish it wasn't as cool as it is the last couple days here because I'd like that nice, like, oh wow. This
You
is
should
chilly.
do what I do. Run in the afternoon.
Wait till the afternoon.
Or put the
Or
sweatshirt
at
and long
night.
pants on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw someone wearing long
male.
tights and no shirt the other day.
He's
and
a faster bastard too.
Really?
That just felt like why?
Is that like a flex or what is that?
I'm not sure.
I have a feeling he started with a shirt and realized it was hot out, and you can't take off your tights. So
Or you had to go to the bathroom somewhere and use this shirt.
no, because it was running around Patterson Park.
Yeah, you can still find places there. No, I'm just kidding. I've never gone in Patterson Park.
Yeah.
Even in that, especially at the porta potties. Don't
Dude,
go.
I can't believe you've even seen inside that porta potty, like the one that's in the little cage.
Well, yeah, I know. It's like it's almost like it's like was captured and was like waiting deportation or something inside Patterson Park. It's just the outhouse,
Or
sitting
like
inside there.
like a predator trap. Oh, you need to go to the bathroom? Shwashink.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one of those bear snapping teeth things didn't come around my ankle.
Yeah. I actually ran in the park today.
That's always like one of my biggest fears. Probably
It's a bear trap?
Yeah.
Would you chew off your own leg, or would you wait for the people to get there?
I'd see if an animal chewed it off first, and then I would try to befriend that animal, make him my pet for later on in life.
So say it was like a muskrat. Would you strap it to your bloody ankle so that you now had a muskrat foot?
I think I'd have enough time to tame him while he's gnawing away.
I really hope no one's listening to this running the Chicago Marathon.
No, this is perfect
This is
distraction.
tragic.
Yeah. They know, but in that race, you probably won't get bear trapped. You maybe those bridges though. That's pretty close.
The bridges, and it is the home of the Chicago Bears.
That is true. You
So,
might.
It's possible.
That's a good point.
And nothing's out of the question
Yeah.
these days, anyway. I did run in Patterson Park today because I was like, I know that Chicago's flat, but I was like, let me just feel hills a little bit, and I didn't like it.
You're prepped for Mount Roosevelt.
But I am thinking when we get done, I know I'll have like 2 weeks to recover and kind of like reload for New York.
Yeah.
Basically, there's 3 weeks in between,
Right.
so I'll take it easy and then come in. And I think I'm just going to do every run in the park because
I love running in the park.
Yeah, but I like shutting off my brain and just cruising, and that is not shutting off your brain and cruising because you get those hills.
But you also don't have like cars or street crossings or
When you run on the, what do you call it?
the promenade.
The promenade, there's no cars. There's an occasional scooter person,
Yeah.
maybe a bicycle.
But it smells terrible in Baltimore.
Oh, everywhere right
Yeah.
now in Baltimore City. It's like you can't escape it.
What do they call it? Pistachio tide?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It does look like
It
cool.
looks like these New Balance shoes.
It's like you would think we're in a tropical paradise if you
Yeah.
took away the smell.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Isn't there a disease where you lose your sense of smell and taste?
People got that during COVID.
I think that's like.
Maybe it was COVID that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, we forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just I was going through a drawer trying to find some papers, and I found my bib from NCR, which I was like, I'm always like, how long ago was that? Because that was like my last, I feel like, solid marathon. It was 4 years ago.
Okay. Do you think it's longer or not as long?
I keep wanting to make it a shorter,
Yeah.
but yeah, it just keeps growing in distance from me.
No,
But-
that's significant. Yeah, there's some of those races are significantly long ago.
It's
You're
happening.
So you're like think of your PR and you're like, oh yeah,
In 2012.
I could do that again, and you're like, or like when I ran since we're on JFK 50 miler, I was thinking about the only other one I ran, and that was 2019, I think.
You
So, yeah,
just-
it's like 6 years ago,
I thought that was like, what year did you start with
7
Leaving the
years
Run?
ago, 2019.
Oh, it was 2019?
Yeah.
Oh, right before COVID.
Yeah, a year before, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, then you think I'm the same person I was then, but you're not.
Well, I was looking at a painting that I did in 2006. I was like, oh, that wasn't that long ago. And then I was like, that was 20 years ago.
Wow. What was the painting?
It's a rooster.
Nice.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. So it just goes by faster and faster. I know it's a cliche to say that, but like that was the year that I ran Wine Glass with Jarrett, and I was like, oh, I think I figured something out, and I was able to run the NCR 3 weeks later, a little faster,
Yeah.
and so I was kind of like, I was thinking about our New York that we're doing Chicago and New York 3 weeks apart. I'm like, that's basically what it was at the NCR, and I was able to actually go faster. So if I have a good Chicago, chances are I can just ride that into New York.
There you go.
Because I'm like, I know our goal isn't tremendous to bring people in sub 4 hours,
No, but that's significant.
but coming off of
Yeah, that's gonna.
Chicago,
I think it'll be tough.
Yeah, and I've never had a good New York.
Yeah.
You got to change that mindset.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
Yeah, it's
New York is the best day.
It is.
The best
Just-
marathon, the most fun.
Okay.
yeah.
You and-
if you've never had a good one, you'll have a good one this time.
That's what I thought the third time.
I've never had
We
either,
did.
but it's still great. But yeah, I was thinking, you know how that Andy from The Office has that quote? It's like, I wish
The good old days before it
I knew we were in the good old days before they like
became the good old days.
Yeah. I wish I knew what PRs were before I knew. Like, I wish I was running at my best before I knew I was running at my best, because then I could just stop after that. I could just be like,
That's never how it
I could be
works.
like, oh, well, I'm past that.
That's the problem that I had. So, you know, I early in my running career, I got real close to the BQ right as they shifted the time. So, like, if I had run that race a month earlier, I would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the Marine Corps. And so for the longest time, I was chasing just BQ after BQ and reloading and reloading. So if running became real binary, where it was either I succeeded by hitting a number that Boston Association had set up. That was my idea. I had a successful marathon or didn't have a successful marathon.
Yeah.
And it ruined so many really great marathons that I ran
Yeah.
because I would come up a minute short, 2 minutes short, whatever it was.
Right.
And I would consider that a failure. And instead of now, I look back and I go, oh, geez, I would kill to run some of the times
Right.
that I ran back then.
Yeah. And I was just joking about that, by the way. That doesn't bother me too much, because I don't really, I mean, I feel like I don't run for PRs that much anyways, because I'm usually not in shape to run a PR.
Or also, it's tough nowadays with having a full weekend of
Yeah,
activities
it
and
really is.
all that stuff. Do you know what will hurt you, though?
What?
Do you know what getting wheezed is?
Getting wheezed? No.
Okay. Do you remember Rick Roll, of course?
Is this like a Weezered? Is it a Weezer song?
So my kids, you don't want to get wheezed.
Okay.
And getting wheezed is sent the Buddy Holly song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the new thing?
That is the new
That's
thing.
so funny.
So think about that.
Thomas thought you were going to be upset about that.
I thought it would be a little more damaging for you because I know how much you love Weezer.
Yeah, but I think any attraction to, like, any
Any attention is
any
good
attention is good attention. Yeah. So I mean, it's funny. Like, yeah. Well, it's funny because I think Weezer's also been a hot topic because a lot of people think the new Taylor Swift song, is that something romantic? Is that the one?
Actually romantic?
Yeah, I think I think people.
Coffee said no it.
I think people think that sounds a lot like Weezer's Beverly Hills.
Do you know that they've gone through her entire album and they've pretty much said this is that song, this is that song?
Yeah, honestly, I think it sounds exactly like Pixies' "Where's My Mind."
Well, there
But-
was somebody who did
Yeah.
do that, and then
But it's-
Her Showgirl song sounds identical to the Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
like they took her voice track,
Yeah.
and put it over the Jonas Brothers music track, and it lines up perfectly and sounds the exact same.
Well, it's funny because who did Paramore? Oh, Olivia Rodrigo. Remember when she did that song and then Paramore sued her and won the lawsuit?
No one's going up against Taylor.
Yeah,
You're probably right. But at the same time, I'm like, there's only so many chords you can put together for a pop song.
Yeah, but the
Right?
problem is
So-
that every one of the songs correlates, like the Wood song.
Yeah.
The beginning of that, if you play the opening to one of the Jackson 5 songs.
Oh, it
It's
sounds
the
exactly like a Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get it that there's so many chords, but it's the way you arrange the chords and you kind of come up with new. These
No,
songs,
I agree.
like when you hear them side by side, you're like, oh,
I've seen some comparisons to some songs, and I'm like, that's a little bit of a
a
stretch.
reach, yeah.
But I thought that the Actually Romantic was like dead on for the Pixies, and it's funny because depending on what generation you're born in, some people think it was like if you're younger, you think it's Weezer. If you're older,
so do you
it's
think
Pixies.
Weezer jumped on the Pixies?
Maybe. I don't know. No, but it's.
So you listened to the whole album is what I'm hearing.
I actually listened to it like 3 times on the first day just to get a grasp on it.
And
I thought it was like okay, but I just feel like whatever the shtick is, I feel like it's run its course. Like this thing that she's doing.
I told that. That's what I said to Megan.
Yeah.
I said, like, I think I think it's over.
It's like she's almost a grandma at this point, right? She's like, isn't she like 50? I don't know.
I was listening to it on my run this morning, and what was the song that came on that I was like, this could be like from The Little Mermaid. It like sounded like a Disney song.
Well,
like
the whole like the fairy tale
Yeah.
lyricism. I'm like, can we move on from whatever this is about Frankenstein? Like, like befriending Frankenstein or whatever. I don't know if she says that, but there's like weird, like I don't know. There's always like weird fairy tale lyricism. I'm like,
she
you
said
need
she
to grow
likes,
up.
She likes combining the old and the new. So
I think the problem with a lot of like these artists who basically have stardom from when they were teenagers that they're in arrested development, so they don't fully mature because they're always like stuck in this perpetual cycle of they never had to do anything beyond what they're doing is when they were a star, Like, and I know she like had a little bit more of a gradual, like because she went through the country phase and then to pop stardom, but I think a lot of like
So you're
Justin,
saying she's like a Bluth?
yeah, like Justin Bieber, like he's never had to do anything, like he never got to grow up, in a normal way. I don't know. I feel like when you're in that level, it's just so far removed from reality, and then you just keep doing.
Here's the thing: the good songs to me, because I've heard, we play it in the kitchen. The good songs to me sound like her other songs, and the bad songs just don't sound like her other songs. So I'm like, we've got the songs. I kind of felt like I said to her, sort of like Coldplay. Like at a certain point, it was like I'm just hearing like remixes, and then bad versions.
No, Coldplay just went on and made a terrible album.
They did.
Well, the other thing too is that she like, she's working with the team of songwriters that she did back in the day with Red and some of his earlier albums. But in the last few albums, she was working with the guy from Bleachers, Jack Antonoff. So he has his whole sound, which you could kind of see come through, and I think it was really good.
Yeah, like the last album, I thought had some fun stuff on it.
I don't know, whatever.
Do you know what I was thinking about though?
It's freaking
Radiohead.
Robbie's so upset that he's been talking about Taylor Swift for 10 minutes.
Because he's got to get ready for his kid's school where they're going to make it the whole doctorate.
Well, now I've actually, my kids hate Taylor Swift so much that I'm like, okay, it's too much. Like, you don't have to like, every time a song comes on, like close your ears. There's some good songs like.
All right, so I was listening to an interview with Radiohead, Tom York. Mm-hmm. First off, and then I went on a Radiohead binge, and I didn't realize how many different bands Tom York's been in this
like the
period of time. There's like 5 or 6 bands.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he said his favorite Radiohead song was "How to Disappear," and then I started thinking about "Creep," and he's like, "I don't belong here," and in that song it says, "I'm not here." I was thinking if someone could mix the two, because I know he doesn't like "Creep," and then his favorite song, somehow mix them together with the tie-in word of "I'm not here." I don't belong here.
You could probably do it.
Yeah, so somebody's good with DJing.
Someone's probably doing that.
Yeah,
it's funny because that was my favorite song on that Kid A too when it first came out.
You must have been in a huge depression at that time.
Oh yeah,
like
I was
teenage angst.
No, I was freshman year of college, fall 2000. Yeah, 25 years ago.
Wow.
And I was like obsessed with them at the time. Radiohead.
I waited outside of what's the record store here in
Record and Tape Traders?
No, is that in Fells Point?
Soundgarden?
Soundgarden. I waited in line to get Kid A, and they gave you a placard, like a tour thing, as you wait in line, so that you could be like the one who could buy it.
Yeah.
And this is back, like, I don't know how many CDs were pressed, but this was right on the cusp of, like, the Apple iPod.
Yeah.
Was just coming out and that, but like
that was like a big, huge hyped album back then, because I remember
it was coming off the Benz, right?
No, it was OK Computer, but it was like 3 years after, 4 years after OK Computer, and I was like, the anticipation for that album was like crazy, and I think it was like I think I leaked like earlier that week, and I remember just like downloading a Napster like any like live version I could get of any of the songs
And
before
getting viruses
before
and
it came out. Yeah, yeah.
Napster.
It's funny because my son, in the photo I put on Instagram where his head's leaning back in the from the cross country meet, one of my kids said, "Hey, that looks like the cover of the Radiohead album."
That's
and I was
funny.
like, "You guys know Radiohead?"
That's cool.
So I was like, "Oh wow."
That is cool. But yeah, that was because I was thinking about this because it came out 25 years ago this week or
Oh, wow.
last week.
Okay, maybe that's why I saw the interview.
Yeah, so
It all comes together.
25 years though is crazy.
Is it? See, that's the weird thing about time. Like when you're young, you change a lot in 25 years.
in 5 years.
Yeah. As you get older, you don't really change much, but the time still goes by. So your perception of, like, I went to the Nike headquarters. That was 2019
Or 2020.
2020.
2020.
Yeah, it was right before COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's insane that was that long ago.
Or but then also I feel like having kids fast forwards everything too. It's
Yeah.
like makes things go super fast.
As long as we're on music, though, we should probably mention we have how many entries for the theme song video contest,
Oh,
3 or 4.
and we need 10.
dude, there's no way we're getting 10.
I think we can get the 10.
All right.
We need 10.
They've all been incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
I just
need
want to
it.
say that.
We have to at least show them at some point.
Yeah.
So for people who
we'll
don't-
show them, but
Okay.
I'm saying for the grand prize of
okay.
the super shoe
Okay.
of your choice, we need to
For
get.
people who don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so what we did is you take the opening music from the Drop podcast, Laces Tied, Trusty Podcast by my side,
Uh-huh.
and you make a video with that. You don't have to use that music. You can use that music, but you can also, if you want to play it acoustic or something like that, you could do that as well.
Yeah, if you're a multi-talented musician.
Yeah, any type of thing that you can do with it. The contest is once we get 10 entries, 10 is the minimum, so we can get more. But 10 is, we will let the fans pick their favorite version, and it'll open one of our podcasts, and that person will win the shoe of their choice.
I like it. Including
Running shoe.
including the Adidas Evo S.
Yeah.
Evo Pro.
I guess so. Yeah, why not?
No, just say.
Okay.
Just say no.
So, okay, no on that one.
$300 limit.
Yeah, $300 limit. But yeah, so do your submission. I'm still waiting for people to dress up like the Beastie Boys and do it like Sabotage.
There have been some pretty good ones though. And if you hate the song, show us your version.
Yeah, do it better.
But yeah, that's they've been pretty good so far.
Really good. I want to go back to Chicago really quick. 2 things.
Okay.
One, if you are listening to this on Friday, just a reminder that we do have a shakeout run Saturday, 9 a.m., 1150 South Delano Court.
Hey, isn't that weird? Lowe's not going to be here.
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer. Gonna
Yeah.
miss him.
We love you, Lowe.
But yeah, so come see us there. As you probably know at this point, we're giving away some hats.
Do you know who's
going to
be there, though?
Who's going to be there?
Aubrey, Megan Featherston, Megan, Robbie, Carl, myself.
I feel like we're missing someone too.
Probably people we're not even mentioning.
Yeah, but there's going to be
The Endorphins crew.
right. Obviously, New Balance. We're giving away the hat. I'm wearing the hat. If you're watching the video.
Yeah. Looks good.
Thanks.
I love a corduroy hat.
Yeah, baby blue. Is it baby blue or cornflower blue?
Cornflower blue.
I know what he's going for. It might be.
You're not a big Crayola
it's a
fan, I
little,
could tell.
It's a little darker than North Carolina blue.
Okay, look up cornflower blue and see if
It's weird. This is a really hard color to get photographed because when I saw
Yeah.
the sample, it
it's
was
not cornflower.
cornflower has a little.
it's
little-
too like purpley.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say purple. When I was looking at the sample, it was super bright blue.
Okay.
When we got it, I thought it looked pretty light blue.
Uh-huh.
And then when I took a picture of it for actually Ryan took the photo that we put in the promo, and it again looked kind of bright blue.
Do you think is it Carolina blue? That
No,
it's darker than Carolina
it's
blue.
like it's not even baby blue. I don't know.
seems
I
Chicago
can't-
blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Chicago blue.
All right, first check in. Obviously, if you're listening to this podcast during the marathon, you're crazy, and I love that about you. I hope that you find this entertaining or at least distracting as you crush those 26.2 miles here in Chicago. If you're not running the marathon, hit the 15 seconds forward on all these because they're all going to be check-ins for the Chicago Marathon. Speaking of which, it's early. Loosen up. Just relax those hands, relax those shoulders, and let the day come to you.
All right, this episode is sponsored by LMNT, our favorite electrolyte beverage that you've heard us talk about quite a bit at this point.
And we're taking it to the can.
Okay.
Well, that's something. We talked about this last week a little bit, but they just came out with some new sparkling cans, but they're 12-ounce slim cans. So half the electrolytes.
See, and I feel like we were original innovators in this space. Like we were mixing it with, you know, club soda or sparkling water or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. As usual, people take our ideas and run with it.
But I have to say, Robbie, it's a messy business when you're trying to do it yourself.
Yeah, it's better just to have it in a can.
It's almost like those volcano, like the kids' science
Baking
projects.
soda and
Yeah.
what I don't know the other ingredient. Anyways,
Yeah, so the idea behind the slim cans is it's better for like everyday hydration. So 500 milligrams of sodium, 100 milligrams of potassium, and 30 milligrams of magnesium. Right now, they're available in some gyms, health practitioners, and specialty retailers. I have seen them in several Targets, and they'll be available everywhere online in early 2026.
Now they're slim cans, right?
Slim cans.
Versus the fat cans.
Yeah.
We've
boys.
we've had them both. The slim ones look more like a White Claw or something like that.
yeah, pretty much.
They're all delicious. And if you just want to try them out for the first time, you can go to drinkelement.com/thedrop and get your free 8-count sample pack.
Spicy.
And
I love it that people are trying to collect all of them from
Yeah.
every single shakeout that we've done.
Yeah.
And
epic.
there's people that have like the New York, the Boston.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And no resellers allowed. Don't be doing that stuff.
Do you know that one of them went for like $500 on Poshmark?
So I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that because I don't want people
now
to
people
know
are
that.
definitely doing it.
Yeah.
They're just coming to make some
$500? I don't believe that. Yeah, there's no way. If
Otherwise,
so,
I'd be
I was like, if so,
Robbie be holding on to him.
yeah, we're only gonna have 495.
Speaking of limited edition, though, we do have a Swiftwick sock that is dropped last Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And
should have been wearing
it may already be sold out, Robbie. It's really that limited. There's probably less than 300 pairs in existence. So I know that there's some available on the Swiftwick website, some available on our website, and then you split it in sizes: small, medium, and large, extra large. Yeah, they're probably gone already. But if they're not, you should definitely jump on those. I don't know why a sock was really important to me.
And it says, well, you should describe what they look like.
Well, it says "Believe" on the front, white sock. It's my favorite height. Robbie, is that height growing on you?
Oh, I love this height. Yeah. No,
Okay.
this one. I
Yeah.
don't like the higher crew.
No,
'Cause there's some that are a
the
little bit
mid
higher.
crew is
Yeah.
the size.
No, I like the mid crew.
And it says "Believe" on the front, and then has our logo on the back. Of course, it's got a little on the ankles. It's got the Swiftwick logo. And I got to tell you, the socks. I know that we pimp the socks, but one of the reasons I'm excited about this collaboration, these are good socks. Like these are not. We didn't just slap something on a sock.
Yeah,
These are really
they're
nice
the best
running
ones.
socks.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they're performance socks.
And then if they're also, we mentioned the Chicago pizza socks. They might be sold out of those at this point, but I think they said they're going to have some at Chicago
Yeah, I
as
think
well.
they'll be there.
Yeah.
So if between the two, and the Believe one's better, but
Obviously. So what socks are you wearing race day?
So this is my dilemma. I was going to go with the New Balance SC Elite V5 with the orange toe because I just feel like it has that racy pop.
yeah.
And then I was talking with our good friends, Jen and Paul, and they were like, no, you got to go with the
Pistachio.
yeah,
It's ginkgo.
the Ginkgo Japan Limited SC Elite.
Okay.
And if I go with, like, they're like, you're going to wear all black, which is true. I'm going to stick with that plan.
All right.
But the ginkgo, the sock situation is tough.
Wait, why couldn't you just wear white socks with that?
I don't think it looks great with that shoe.
You don't think?
So they may be sending me like a greenish sock,
Okay.
but it might clash. I don't know.
Wow, the struggle is real here.
Yeah.
Something tells me you'll survive.
I don't know. I'm really struggling with what I'm going to do there. And then, I mean, I guess worst case scenario, I could go with a no-show. But
No, you got to show.
I like showing.
Especially if you have a custom sock.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you not going to flaunt
gotta
it?
show
I kind of want to do the belief sock, but do I go out and get some RIT dye and try to get it,
Just wear the blue. I think that would look fine. You don't think white socks will look okay with that?
I think it
It's too contrasting?
Yeah.
With the black.
I did put them on for a workout the other day or just a run, and I had white socks on, and I took them off and put blue socks on, and they looked way better.
I mean, I think, and I'm going to push back against the Paul and Jen. I think white socks with the orange colorway looks way cooler for race day.
That looks more like a race shoe, if I'm being honest. This has the cool vibe
Yeah,
for sure.
But
like flaunt that at a shakeout run.
Oh, well, the shakeout, I'll wear the Rebels that are this color.
Oh, yeah, fair.
yeah, man,
So you guys are leaning towards the...
absolutely. If you all black with the believe socks and that color, the red colorway, you really,
And I do. And I have
Look
a
how
fresh...
much more excited you
I have
are.
a fresh pair.
you're going to feel fast.
The only other thing is I had a really good 16-mile training run.
You know it's the same shoe, right? It's the exact same shoe.
Yeah.
Okay. They're different colors.
But this shoe,
Now you feel like there's luck attached to it, superstition.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
I guess I could do a flat lay and let the people decide.
don't.
And but that never works. You just
Yeah.
decide what you
Yeah.
decide.
But it helps you. It's like flipping a coin.
And then you're like, people are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this.
You're like, I don't know if I flipped that right. I need to do it again.
Yeah,
It
and again.
It hit the floor first.
How many times have you done that where you're flipping a coin and you like make it happen to the way
Oh, yeah.
Every
Whenever
time.
I was like in high school, I'd be like, if I flip this and it lands head, that means this girl's going to go out with me. I'd be like, okay, I messed that one up. I need to try again. Remember, this is what you did before phones. You're just bored and you're like trying to do superstitious stuff, right?
Not all the
coins.
time. Like you were a magician.
We used to do, me and my friends, whenever we skateboard, we always just, any object that was remotely flat, we'd be like, oh, let's just see if you can land a kickflip with it. We just do this nonstop for days when we were hanging out. You just sit around and just flip random things.
Now you have a phone that you can
Yeah.
play Candy Crush on.
Great. No, I could kickflip, a 360 kickflip right there. Boom.
Okay, so I think we've picked out your race kit, but what are you doing for nutrition and hydration?
I mean, obviously I'm going with MAURTEN.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to help me set up my Cora so that it reminds me every 25 minutes to take a gel. Now,
Have you used that feature?
I actually have not. No, it's a good idea though.
Here's the thing.
Because I always forget, even on my long runs, I always forget. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been like 6 miles. I forgot to take a gel.
And there's a thing like with Rosie, like, your GPS watches don't work in Chicago.
Right.
I don't know if it's bouncing off the buildings or what it is, but they just don't work.
Yeah.
So pacing even, we're going to have to talk about how to find the right pace.
I mean, the
But-
first 5K is always kind of a gamble anyway.
Yeah.
You're packed in, the cities, buildings or things.
But I'm saying once we get out, like I'd really like to stick to like the pace and just cruise.
Yeah.
Not have to like shift back and forth. So the timer I'll be doing that with the MAURTENs, and they have I think 3 places on course where they'll have the actual MAURTEN on course, which is super nice because I might gamble and not. Normally, I'm carrying like 7 with me. Mm-hmm. If I can carry 3 or 4,
So
But what happens? But then if you drop one,
Right.
you're not in good shape.
I know.
I almost
do
feel like
that.
it's better to be, and not almost, it's definitely better to be over prepared than
So what if I
underprepared
had
here.
5, and I know that there's 3 on course?
Yeah, that's good. And then you can resell the 3 at the end of the race if you need to.
Yeah,
Or-
so there's one at mile 12.4, 15.7, and 18.1.
Do you know the other thing I'm going to do? I'm going to run with the runway
Salty
carbs.
carbs. Solid move.
And there's refill stations on there. So with my handheld, I can just,
You're going handheld.
yeah.
Wow, it's almost like you've been influenced.
I have by
By who?
the ladies of running.
I'm
The collective.
I'm a hand holder.
He's always been against it.
No, I've run with them. I just toss them. Like in Berlin, I started with one.
Oh, okay. You're not going to toss it in Chicago?
I still regret.
I may not.
I still regret seeing Meg's bottle on the Boston course and not picking it up and running with it the rest of the way and being like, "Oh, look what I found."
Here's your bottle.
That's so gross.
So between 7 or so Mortons, and maybe I will just pack 6, and then I could have like the reassurance that I can grab 3 more on course, and then the salty carbs. I think the salty carbs are awesome because it's a sneaky way to actually up your carbs.
And get
I
sodium in.
I haven't used it. I think I have them though. I haven't used it yet.
Do you think I should run
Should.
I forgot I had it.
with a pack just in case, or no?
I think unless it's very warm, I think you'll be fine with one
Okay.
serving and then use water after that.
Yeah.
Have been doing an element for my long runs. I know not a handheld. I always do a hydration vest, but 1 flask with water, 1 with element.
I love our element, but on the run having the extra carbs is awesome.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, for a marathon, probably if you had both.
Like
of those.
the-
what is the runway?
This-
What's the ratio? How much salt or sodium does it have?
700 milligrams
Oh, okay.
in a serving, and I think it's 20 grams of carbs.
Okay,
So it's not like you're slamming carbs,
Right.
but I mean, what's in a gel normally?
25.
how many are
So it's
in
like
a,
an extra gel.
how many are in a Morton?
Carbs, 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the recommendation that the ladies of Fuel for the Soul recommend? Especially the one lady who's the dietitian.
How many carbs per hour?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really what you can tolerate, but if you can get 50 to,
Okay.
up to 90, I think is
Yeah.
the goal.
What's David Roche do?
Like 120 or
That's
something.
what I thought. That's crazy.
It's something insane, but like you honestly have to train your gut
Yeah.
to be able to handle that.
So I
if
shouldn't try that.
If you haven't been doing that in training, and zero.
Blow out my
Zero
colon there.
chance.
And that's unreal.
The day that I had the good 16-mile run, I had the handheld of the runway, and I was fueling with the Morton, and maybe I just do need more carbs.
Okay, so it's 30 grams of carbs in the runway serving and 700 milligrams of sodium.
Okay,
so you
so that's
probably
cool.
will need more sodium though in total. Although I guess you can do before, and then you can always do Gatorade out on course if you don't want to carry extra.
I mean, I don't think it'd be too hard to carry that runway pack. The only problem is opening those things is tough.
Oh yeah.
You got a friend with you, Rosie.
That's true.
Tag team it.
Be like, Rosie, teeth.
Yeah.
I feel like just carry sneak a pair of scissors through security. I feel like
Wait, you're not allowed to run with scissors?
Not my mom never let me. So I was thinking, what if you just took a whole like element powder to the face, like at mile 21? That'll jolt you awake, right?
Right? You love taking powders
I'm just
without
saying-
the liquid.
You know how people say like, oh, just take a shot of pickle juice that'll like that the sensation of just
Yeah.
doing that is what jolts your system.
That's the
Like,
hot shots.
What if
Yeah,
you
the
did?
hot shots theory.
What if you did that with element and we're just like,
Okay,
like,
but then why
look
would I
like
do
this-
that with Element? Why wouldn't I just get some pepper spray and just the
Well,
face?
then you can't see.
Yeah, but I have a person running with me. They could be. By the way, I saw somebody in Baltimore tethered, and I think that it must be
Oh yeah.
they're either into some sort of kink or it
Or
maybe
it's
somebody who's sight impaired.
That's cool.
But I was like, how cool is that they have a partner to run with?
It's awesome.
And then I thought, wouldn't it suck for Megan? Say that she lost her vision, and I was the only person who would run with her every day,
and
so
you also have already lost your vision,
and
so
well,
that's
not
good.
just that, but she'd have to run at a pace. Like she's like, I think I could go fast. And I'd be like, no, this is good.
Yeah.
this is good.
There's something in front of you. It's me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like leading in someone in Baltimore is like you're just.
That's bold.
You might as well do Nickelodeon Global Guts, like trying to get them through an obstacle course or Double Dare, because it's like there's too much happening.
Do you think Double Dare is a precursor to Mr. Beast?
I think it definitely helped, but any of those like game shows it's all a mixture of all those things.
I saw a video on the Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and they were saying how AI is one thing that Mr. Beast is afraid of. And so the person's like, let me see if I could do a Mr. Beast show with AI.
Yeah.
And they took a clip of something Mr. Beast was doing, and they recreated it with another person and the whole thing. It wasn't quite as good, but it was pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't see that happening. But
Also, the actual human reactions, like you'd have to script the whole thing.
Yeah. He's almost AI already. He's not like he's actually not the most engaging person. He's like, his concepts are great, but him as a person he's not very entertaining.
Oh, geez, you heard it here first, Mr. Beast.
I love him. I think he's great at what he does, but I think that's what's amazing is that I don't think he's a super gregarious and outgoing person, but he's able to like leverage, just his expertise with YouTube and everything else. Have you guys, before I forget this, have you ever heard of using Xenon Gas as like a performance enhancer?
I did hear something about this.
I've never heard this.
Okay, so I was reading this article last week where it's very controversial in Everesting because it's
They can kill you.
yeah, it's a hack where you like literally just like at the foot of the mountain you just like inhaling xenon gas, and it basically helps you acclimate to high altitudes super quickly, and so you can just like summit without doing any of the training or weeks leading up to it to get used to altitude or whatever. And
this would be a good like us first Taylor with xenon gas.
right. So there's like speculation that you could do it for running, or maybe runners have done it, but there's no way.
What runner would you suspect of doing that?
Yeah.
I don't understand what it does. If you're
So-
running and it just helps you acclimate to altitude.
So let me see if I can find the exact description of exactly what it does. I'm trying to like scan this really quickly.
All I know is that if it does help runners, someone's doing it.
So it uses users experience enhanced breathing and the sensation of more lung volume. So when you do your workout or training, you feel better. So it's like immediate. It's not like a steroid where it helps you recover faster. It's like immediate results during performance.
So you'd have to like take it right before the race.
Like an inhaler.
Exactly. Right. So this group.
I guess that would be hard to get away with.
So this group,
Not really.
This British group climbed to the summit in less than 3 days, which they said was one of the fastest times for a group that hadn't acclimated on the mountain. So it was like a super rapid climb. It's just unheard
So is that
of.
cheating?
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. Is like they're like, is this cheating? Is this like ethically right for mountaineering? Because it's a performance enhancer.
It is, but at the same token, like not everybody can go live at altitude.
Right. Well, you can. I think they hang out for like 2 weeks at base camp, getting used to it.
How many? You have an extra 2 weeks, Robbie?
Right. Actually, 6 to 8 weeks, I think, even.
Yeah.
So I think I Googled this and I was like, are runners using xenon gas, or has it been suspected?
This says it's like it's on the WADA ban, like it's.
It is,
banned.
but I'm like, I don't know how
You would test
you
for
can
it?
test for it.
Because it goes out of your system?
Right. I think it's very, very hard to test for. It's kind of like, I'm not sure if it's the same as, remember we were talking about the carbon dioxide,
Yeah.
where cyclists use that.
Literally, you would take it like if you had like a inhaler
Yeah.
for asthma,
So-
shoot it in, it's gone.
Admittedly, I'm not, as you can tell, a huge expert on the topic, but I just thought it was interesting as a hypothesis. I'm literally wondering aloud right now, has that been used in running at all? I have no idea if it has.
If it is available and it would work, you know that boost oxygen? I'm surprised they haven't put it in a can.
Yeah, seriously. I've heard that. Isn't that stuff like super expensive and lasts for like 10 minutes?
Well, no, all it is it's super concentrated oxygen.
Right.
So, like, say say that you are, like, they sell it a lot at ski lodges and stuff like that. So you are someone who came up and you're coming from sea level or something like that. The concept is getting the pure oxygen helps your lungs, fill up, whereas you're getting very thin oxygen at high altitude.
Gotcha.
But you throw in that xenon gas, boost oxygen plus.
Have you seen anything else, Megan?
It's from what I've just been looking at. It says that performance enhancing effect in healthy athletes is inconclusive and lacking.
Okay.
But that you could possibly it triggers your body to temporarily increase EPO, but they said it also clears really fast. So
right.
I guess yes, technically you probably could.
This is the stuff. Can you
can't-
guys get this for me before tomorrow?
Yeah. You can't tell me nobody's tried doing that.
Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubts.
Especially if it clears out.
Yeah, but like, where do you go to the gas station and ask for some Xenon gas? Is that how it
And
works?
how much? Like,
I think you can go to south of the border and procure that somewhere behind the fireworks stand.
you know what would be a good skit is us just going to gas stations asking if we could get some xenon gas
Yeah.
and seeing their reaction.
I bet you could find some in Baltimore. Well, you always see those little nitrous oxide canisters everywhere. Would that do it? Would that do the trick?
Laughing gas?
Yeah.
I think it's funny they took away, nobody calls it laughing gas anymore.
It's not a laughing matter.
Mm.
Or maybe it is.
All right, second check-in. Man, it's hard to turn this off when you are running a marathon because what are you going to do? Pull out your phone and then stop it and do all that stuff. So thanks for sticking with us. And now you're a little bit more into the marathon. Hopefully you're settled in, you're warmed up, you're in the groove. Let's just get into a steady pace and work our way down.
This episode is sponsored by MAURTEN. This is our favorite go-to gel for all of our training and races.
And it's Connor Mance's go-to gel for the Chicago Marathon this weekend.
Oh, that's dope.
It is.
So the magic behind MAURTEN is the hydrogel encapsulates the carbohydrates, letting them pass right through your stomach and into your intestines to be absorbed as fuel. That means you can take in more carbs and even sodium bicarbonate without the GI distress that ruins so many workouts and races. And it's why every marathon world record since 2016 has been fueled by MAURTEN.
Oh, wow. I didn't actually know that.
I mean, it's science. It works.
Yeah.
We all use it. If you listen to this full episode, you'll hear how Thomas is going to use it in Chicago. It's great. Oh, and our listeners can save 15% off by going to MAURTEN.com and using the code BELIEVE15.
I mean, that's a good savings on MAURTEN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really neglectful. This guy sent us these journals, and actually I think Robbe would be really into this. It's called On This Run.
Let me see.
His name is Alex, and
sick.
it's basically, here, you want to look through it, Meg? It's kind of a journaling thing for your runs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and you can
12-week meditative race training journal.
Yeah, so it has little things to think about.
Oh, it's got like motivation in it.
Yeah, read one of them, Meg.
There's a quote in here. It says, "We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort." Do you know who said that?
Oprah Winfrey.
Jesse Owens.
Okay.
Is there any quotes by us in here?
Are we quote worthy? Like
I don't know
There's
about
Casey Neistat in
Door
here.
to Forest is probably the closest. Read
Yeah.
the Casey Neistat.
Do what you can.
Okay, there we go.
Des Linden. You gotta love some Des.
Mine would be like, just give up.
Alexi Pappas.
Okay.
Give me the long run one. Give me that one. No, there you go.
The secret to success is doing a lot of little things consistently over a long period of time.
So in this also is
Wrong.
space for you to write comments about how you felt
Yeah,
about your
it's
run.
on this run I'm grateful for. One thing that could have made this run better would have been what makes me feel proud of myself after this run.
It's a nice little hardbound book.
No, it's actually pretty nice. What's it called? On This Run.
Yeah.
I love a Ryan Hall quote.
Okay, give it to me.
Dude seems like he's off the rocker.
Eat all the melatonin you can.
It Says, I don't think about the miles that are coming down the road. I don't think about the mile I'm on right now. I don't think about the miles I've already covered. I think about what I'm doing right now, just being lost in the moment.
All right.
And I will
That's
tell you
solid.
this: Ryan doesn't think about the people that he did podcasts with, because when I met him, he had no clue who we were.
I mean,
He's like, and he didn't try to hide it. I was like,
Oh,
hey,
no,
how you
0 F's
doing? He's
given.
like, yeah, I don't remember talking to you guys at all.
that,
you?
I was like,
I-
great.
that's fair. I feel like
It is fair, but it just, you're not used to, like,
It wasn't that long after we did it. either.
yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like a year had gone by. But the best part is, I get it. You know, a lot of people want to talk to him. He's probably doing a lot of stuff. I don't begrudge him about it. What I thought was interesting about it is how he didn't try to hide it at all.
Oh.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, you guys, yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
You know, like it could have been as easy as that. It was. I don't remember you guys at all.
Yeah.
It was like-
I love that honesty. That's,
I do.
That's wonderful.
it was shocking though.
That's-
You're not used to it.
That's honestly my biggest fear or anxiousness going into things like Chicago Marathon weekend is that I know,
names.
apologies, by the way, for listening to this. There's so many people who I've talked to and probably had 20-minute conversations with before who I just won't remember. And I'm just sorry.
I mean, it's a lot of
I'm
people.
just sorry.
It's a lot of people, and our adrenaline's really high before those days, as well. Like you might be wearing a different hat. You know, it's like,
Yeah, also it's like if I met you in another city and then you're in this city, it's total disconnect. But or even if like it's just, and I don't know what my brain chooses to remember. Sometimes I'll remember someone for the rest of my life and it's the most random thing, and somebody who I've see every day that my kids hang out with, like their parents, like I have no idea who they are.
yeah. Like there's certain people that I see enough on a daily basis almost that I don't know their name, and it's like
At
too
this
far
point, you
gone.
can't-
It's like you can't be like,
Can't go back.
Right.
yeah. So like from now on, that's hey dude, what's up, my man?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Like,
a
that's-
lot of people in my life, I
Yeah.
hate to say.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah, especially. But that's cool. I like this journal. I had gotten a journal that I started because I hadn't done it in a while, and so I started doing it again. But there wasn't enough space. I like this. That this has enough space.
You wanted to write more? Was it the Tracksmith Journal?
No, the Tracksmith Journal has enough space.
Okay.
But the problem with the Tracksmith Journal is it's not a flat lay. So this is more of a flat lay. So you can write flat. The Tracksmith Journal, it's like
both.
you're like
It's never
pushing
comfortable.
against the other pages to get it written.
I do know. I have one.
You know what's funny though? I rarely use the ability to journal on Strava. Like the other day,
Like write
I
private
wrote the
notes?
most I've written on the run because the moon was literally.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so gigantic. Like I was shocked when I looked up and saw it. At first, I thought maybe we were being invaded and that was a spaceship or something landing. It was gigantic.
Yeah. And if you could just, yeah, it's like if you could take a bite out of it, maybe you would.
It really did look like you could reach out and touch it.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool.
You saw it?
This morning it was
I didn't
cool
see
too.
it when it was, this morning was awesome.
You saw it this
I
morning?
did see it this
It
morning.
was like mixed in with pink clouds.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, I
great.
guess I got out after it. I only left like 20 minutes after you.
I don't know how you missed
This is
it.
at like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's a pretty cool moon.
By the way, this is one of my favorite times of year to run, not just because the temperatures get cooler. I love doing the runs where you start off in the dark,
Get the sunrise.
and then you're on your way back. The sun starts to come up, and where our house is to the east, so we're always running back into the sunrise.
yeah.
But it's neat to watch it also. Like you start off in the dark, and then all of a sudden you start to see those orange reflections in the skyscrapers
yeah.
and stuff like that, and then the twinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen for me that often, but I know what you're talking about, and it is awesome. I did Saturday morning though. I was out there at 5:30 a.m.
Woo.
running with Mac Kaczarski up,
Right.
Did you have a
Early.
headlamp on?
up in the county. Of course I did.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no lights on up there.
Yeah, you have to.
Literally can't even see your feet.
Did you have a reflective vest?
No.
Okay.
Was there anything else glowing?
His headlamp he didn't realize it was dead, and so we were sharing the one.
How do you share a headlamp?
Well, I mean, just you're both using the same light.
I was
should say.
really hoping that you were
No, it's
gonna
not like
tell
a
me you.
Siamese twin situation.
Just strapped your heads together.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were, but then mine started doing the thing where it flashes like it's gonna die, and I was like, dude, we have like a half an hour of darkness left, but it made it through, and
It was like Blair Witch Project for running.
yeah, but it was because we were also doing some like trail stuff, and you can't be running trails in the dark.
Do you have your phone with you?
I did, but still not that much light.
I just feel like worst case scenario is I've had to like take out my phone and put the flashlight on, just so you can see your feet.
Yeah, no, that is the worst. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Robbie loves headlights though.
Headlamps.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, why not? It's like you could just see better.
I think it's just like putting it on, mostly.
You act like people see you with it on. It's the dark. Nobody even knows who
That's
you are.
true. That's true.
It's not like running with no offense to anyone, but hip flasks, water bottles or whatever.
Okay, you know what's crazy though? I thought about this the other day because I'm a big fan of the fuel belt.
Yeah.
It's basically the modern
the
hip
same thing.
flask.
Yeah, it's exact same thing.
Like if I see someone running with a hip flask, I'm judgy.
Yeah, but if it's $200 and made by Raid, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm like, oh, that's a nice belt. It's good. All
Yeah.
the room for your phone. And
Yeah.
put a big thing of water in there.
Yeah.
I could never get behind the fuel belts. I just didn't like something tight around my waist. And I also have pockets from sports bras, so you guys. don't
You've
have
got so
that.
many more options.
Yeah.
Like we really don't have a lot of options. Like if our shorts, and there's no race day short that I've had that I would want to race in that has the pockets you need.
You don't like the
Wait, really?
the tights?
You don't, not the Mylar ones with the side pockets? Because
Those are pretty good, but then you have that like bulge on the side of your leg.
yeah, it doesn't bother me.
It goes away as you eat gels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll carry my phone in that pocket too. But
Are you talking about the ones with the shorts over and the tights under? Or are you talking about
just the
straight
tights,
up tights?
tights with the side pockets.
I'm not I don't love the tight look.
Oh, okay.
Like I prefer a short.
All right.
I don't know.
You want to look like Harry Styles. I get it.
I do or don't?
Do.
Oh, no, Harry gets it too because, like, honestly, quads are probably one of my best features. And I don't want to
Well,
paint them over.
By the way, if you are looking for short tights with the side pockets, I think Mylar Running is great. Path Projects actually has a great one. And then John G Trail Tight. I think there's like the three.
You're leaving one out. And it's a brand that I probably wouldn't have expected. But Rabbit has a really good
Oh, okay.
tight.
No, they do. Yeah, you're right.
Especially, this is the part that I wasn't expecting. They're from California, so a lot of their gear runs on the lighter fabric side.
Yeah.
These are pretty solid
Yeah.
thickness.
So is the Path Projects one. They're actually like very good for winter running, which is weird because they're also from California.
They know how to party.
Yeah. So last night I was running. Do you see these battle wounds?
Did you fall?
Dude, so it was my kid's soccer practice, and over at Locust Point.
Latrobe?
Latrobe Park.
No, it's like Latrobe Park.
Yeah.
Like where that soccer field is.
Yeah.
I
And
run
then you
over there
can-
all the time.
And there's almost like the loop is like a track
Right.
for some people.
Right. So you would think
Yeah, you think that there's
probably
no
not
problem.
going to get destroyed here, but there's a hidden trail up behind it. Like,
Why would you go on
if
that?
you go up the hill, there's like a trail that goes like a third of a mile on the ridge line. I think it's like where a lot of vagrants live too, because there's always
Like
weird stuff
shooting
there. And so I was like, well, I'm training for a trail race. Might as well get in some trail action.
At the park.
Yeah, so I ran up and threw down this ridge line, and you come down behind these apartment buildings, but there's no discernible way out. And it was like a few feet between me and like the field where you come out at. So I was like, oh, there's some sparse vegetation. I'll just run straight through this. I didn't realize there's a whole briar bush, and it just like literally like grabbed my leg and ripped it to pieces. Like
Oh,
I was
that's
in
beautiful.
freaking
You look
Barkley.
like you fought a tiger.
Yeah, it's like I'm in the Barkley marathons.
You
and-
should come up with a better story.
And so,
Yeah.
I didn't tell my kids I had torn my leg up, even I was bleeding
Yeah,
everywhere.
that looks like it would show some blood.
But so we had left soccer practice and we were in the car and they're talking about this like scary story that they heard at school, which is called the Tally-Po. Have you ever heard this story? It's like a old legend or something. What do you call it? Like, not like Rip Van Winkle, but a Scottish legend maybe. And so it's this creature that this guy kills an animal or something and keeps coming back looking for its tailbone or something. So it scratches at the door and then the whole.
So it's like Telltale Heart.
Yeah, except it's like outside the door and then eventually like it kills him or whatever. But you don't know. It's like open ended. The whole thing is like you can hear the scratching. So I'm like driving home and I'm like, like what just happened? I just felt something on my leg. And I'm like trying to convince them that it's like this animal had scratched me.
How'd that go?
Well, I think I like had briefly convinced them, and then Ryan was like, "No, it's not even bleeding." He's like, "I can tell it's been there for a while." I was like, "You guys are too smart."
We have video, and my son would kill us if we ever showed it. But it was close to Halloween, and I told him that Megan and I were vampires. We're just watching TV, and I was like, Megan and I are vampires.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was me. I think it was just you.
And he started going, no, you're not. And then he started getting more and more scared.
Yeah.
And he went into tears.
Like full blown tears.
That his dad was
devastated.
a vampire.
What are we gonna do?
And he still believes it.
No, but he's still like, that was kind of uncool dad.
Yeah. I honestly, I feel bad doing that stuff. So like I rarely ever try to pull pranks like that. So even doing it, I was like, I need to sell this because I'm really bad at selling it because I feel bad. And of course I didn't do a great job. I could tell the wheels are spinning in my younger son's head. Like he was kind of like, can this be real? Like, but then.
The one that got me is like the Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah.
To this day, I still don't like being in a room with mirrors with the lights off.
Yeah. Like, could you ever do it right now?
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
I still don't like it. Like I would say even up into my 30s, it was like an uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's such a great mind screw because your brain, if you have any creativity at all, will start to play with your head.
Yeah, and then what do you do if she actually does appear? What's the plan?
You die.
Oh, do you actually die?
Yeah.
I thought it was just kind of chase you from the room or something.
No, she takes you.
I think that's worse.
Oh.
I think I'd rather die than be chased around the room by a crazy, scary.
Well, no, she comes out of the mirror and kills you.
Yeah. Okay.
I never realized that death was the final result of that.
Or you get stuck.
Why would anyone do it
Imagine
then?
you got stuck in the mirror.
Like your body halfway stuck?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't kill you. Maybe you just could conjure her.
Yeah, you might
and
be
then
right.
if you could conjure her, then...
Then she chases you around the room, which
Yeah.
sounds.
No,
Why would you do that?
She just comes into the mirror and she can't leave the mirror.
Do you think Ouija boards are mental? Like you're just...
You know those are from Baltimore.
I did, yeah. I've been to the
1,000% they're mental.
Tombstone. Yeah, the guy. Do you know that have we run past that in Greenmount Cemetery? The guy that's buried. The guy who invented the Ouija board. His tomb or his gravesite in Greenmount Cemetery is a Ouija board, and it's just the Ouija board. There's no name or anything. It's just a Ouija board
That's crazy.
on a headstone. And but anyways, yeah. So you think it's just like it's like you're subconsciously directing it.
Yeah. I've done, or like
know,
we had
man.
those when we were
Dude,
younger.
Parker Brothers
They
sold
never
one or
worked.
something like
I
that.
couldn't
It became a board game.
I don't even think I could do it.
They never did anything.
Oh, that's right. Your family would have.
Oh, I probably would have been, sent
the
to
devil.
an asylum. I still don't think I could do it though.
Wait, were you allowed to watch Jumanji?
I think I don't think we ever did.
I mean,
but
Jumanji's jungle Ouija board.
I guess it basically is if you think about it. But they weren't trying to communicate with the dead. I don't think in that.
Well, I
The
don't
original, I think.
It's just imaginary world, right?
I don't know.
know. Well, no, it's just a board game.
Yeah, where things come to life. But I wouldn't say that's like. I think the whole thing was like you're conjuring up evil spirits or something.
You don't think being killed by a rhinoceros is an evil spirit?
Not if done the right way. Could be honorable death.
I did see a rhinoceros getting serenaded by a dude with a guitar, And really looking at rhinoceros, it is one of the most bizarre looking things on the planet.
Sorry, what? Where did you see
Yeah.
this?
You know where I saw it.
On Instagram, there's just a
Oh, in
dude
Kenya?
serenading a.
Was it in Kenya?
I
No.
don't know. It was like in an enclosure.
Oh, I thought you meant like in the wild or something.
No.
On his phone, Instagram. It was probably AI.
dude, I
it
thought
was
you meant-
probably not even real.
Oh, I thought
No,
you
it
meant
was
for
real. It was definitely real. I can tell.
There's probably how many rhinoceros do you think are in the U.S. right now? Not in zoos, in the U.S. as a whole, somewhere on someone's land.
500.
You think that many?
Yeah. The Baltimore Zoo has like 3 or 4.
No, but not counting zoos.
I know. Oh, not counting zoos?
Yeah, just counting like private
pedestrian
enclosures. Yeah,
rhinos?
somebody raised one from a baby or something.
Not many.
You know, 75?
I feel like that's accurate. Yeah.
Gonna go find them?
Dude, there's probably that many in one Texas county.
Yeah.
Or
They-
Louisiana.
Florida.
The thing is,
yeah,
they-
Louisiana, Florida.
They don't look like anything else.
They look like elephants.
Hippos and
Yeah,
rhinoceros.
elephants are a close cousin, right?
Yeah. Like
I
you
guess,
got that dinosaur
those are all the
looking-
weird looking animals. Yeah.
Has anyone been invited to the Sora app yet?
No. Invited
Did
to
you
it?
get invited?
No.
Oh.
It's invite only, and it's this AI app that apparently is blowing up, and I want to know why no one's invited.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think it's my thing.
Okay.
It's definitely not. I don't need another thing.
And that's the.
I tried to get us on Red Note. The thing I didn't think about, because they're like, oh, it's just like Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's all in Chinese, so
Yeah.
it's not just like Instagram. But I did get stuck watching some of their videos the other night.
How do you know what's happening?
Oh, like there's a lot of balloon popping games.
Okay.
It's all the same stuff, like people showing magic tricks. Like this guy was doing cigarettes and putting it in the fake thumb.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a
then-
good one.
Coming up, yeah. There's all the same fun stuff to people getting hurt, all the same stuff. But the balloon, they love popping balloons.
This makes more sense because I was getting some weird like like stuff like that, and I was like, why?
No, it wouldn't translate. These are 2 different apps.
Yeah, but they know.
They're all
Either
listening.
They share
Yeah.
information.
It communicates between each other. What was I gonna ask? There's like another thing about the AI. I saw I guess Robin Williams' daughter came out with this whole thing where she was like, "Stop making videos of my dead dad."
Oh,
like
jeez.
because they're basically AI generating new content with him, like that never like
Existed.
him saying things or whatever
Oh.
that never existed, and they're like, she's like, this is just awful, and it's not him, and it's just like you're just creating things that are demeaning his legacy and memory. And she called it she called it AI like the human centipede of like technology. I was like, dude, that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah. There was somebody's daughter that just did something, and so she made the news. And I was surprised how pretty she was.
That is such a
okay.
vague, unhelpful statement.
Sorry.
I don't even know what to do with that information.
Maybe you'd know. Maybe you'd know.
There's zero context to that.
That's true.
All right.
If I could remember, I would.
The weirdest one to me is Rob Schneider. Do you know his
Yes.
daughter, Lainey Wilson? Is that it? The country artist.
Yeah.
She's like, I would just think, never imagine in a million years like that. That's
They're related.
she's like this amazing country artist, and then it's Rob Schneider. No offense, but yeah.
Give me some of your favorite Rob Schneider lines.
You can do it. I was trying to think of other.
You boiled them down.
That's actually the only one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, he was also the delivery guy in Big Daddy,
Yep.
right?
Which now you couldn't do.
I was like, is he? What
Yeah, he's
ethnicity
supposed to be
is
like
he?
Pakistani or something like that.
What ethnicity is Rob Schneider? Is he just
Rob
Is he
Schneider's
just, like,
just
white?
regular,
really?
run of the mill.
That's kind of insane if you think about it.
Yeah, he did not get the accolades that
He did like every in the Adam Sandler movies. He did like everything that wasn't.
He didn't get the Robert Downey Jr. treatment for his playing of a delivery man.
Oh, do you know how tall he is?
4 feet.
5'3".
Wow, I didn't know he was short. I didn't know that. 5'3" is pretty short.
I mean, I gotta think Adam Sandler's what 5'10", 5'11".
Probably.
So like when you see, because if you see him next to, who's your guy, Joe Dirt?
Yeah, David Spade.
David Spade.
He's probably about my height, right?
David Spade?
5'6". 5'6.5". No,
I was gonna say that'd be a stretch for David Spade. I think.
Yeah, he might be shorter than that.
Meg, fact check us.
David Spade. Joe Dierte.
And I hope you're enjoying your run right now.
Adam Sandler was 5'10", by the way.
Okay.
Nice.
Because he looks tall next to all those guys,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
It's weird. They've all listed the height like 5'7" for David Spade.
Oh, so I was right.
I think he's counting his hair or something.
No, I think that's pretty accurate. What's how tall is Ben Affleck? I mean, not Ben Affleck, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller.
Oh, Ben Stiller is small.
5'7".
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, again, I wouldn't
I
believe
think that's
that.
accurate. I'm not tall, so I think that's accurate.
I would think you're taller than those guys.
Do I carry myself well?
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. I feel like I definitely slouch though, so that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know why Charlie Sheen came up on this list of people, and I've been Googling all of these people, but did you watch his documentary?
Tiger Blood.
I did not. Is it crazy?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's fascinating because he's obviously sober now and
Okay,
relives
right.
all of the chaos.
But
I
it's
can't even imagine.
He's sober, but he's not normal. He's got that Corey Feldman kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely not normal. Like that's the same thing. Like the child's to stardom, especially in the '80s, like till now.
I mean, he seems very normal compared to the version of him that was screaming, "I'm winning" every 5 seconds.
Well, fair, yeah.
And dude, the things he's done, like I couldn't even I wouldn't have even imagined some of the things. Like there was a part where he was talking. I was like, this sounds like, and I know you didn't watch the last season of White Lotus.
Or
But
any
where-
of the seasons.
But where
yeah.
the guy goes, which is interesting because Asics is using the lady from White Lotus. But
Dude, you got to watch this.
Okay.
there's a monologue basically of the weird stuff that this one guy's done. And you're like, I wonder if someone talked to Charlie Sheen and this is how they came up with this monologue.
I would have never
yeah.
put those two things together, but now
Now you do?
I can't unhear that.
You haven't seen that Asics has changed their tagline from sound mind, sound body to move your body, move your mind. It's kind of the new thing.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the women that plays a wellness person, like a massage, meditation, all that kind of stuff on the show, she is now a spokesman for Asics.
Spokesperson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Okay.
Even though son is in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
what were you
lie. I
ask?
don't like the new tagline.
Why not?
Move your body, move your mind.
I think
sound mind, sound body was so clean and easy, and I get
It's
it.
true.
I think though the average American couldn't figure that out, so they need to be
Clear,
like, okay, if you
distinct.
move your body, your mind will go with it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I could see both cases.
It'll go back and forth.
I started watching the.
Didn't you do move her mind?
Yeah,
You didn't like that?
that was fine.
Okay.
I like,
Just it's.
But it's not move her mind.
Yeah, move. It wasn't move her body, move her mind.
Final check-in. It's probably as hard listening to this show as it is actually running the Chicago Marathon right now, but you're going to power through. And this is the time to dig deep. And you're just going to find that little extra power. I know it feels like you're working as hard as you can. Find a little energy, pump yourself up, do something. Smile right now. Put a smile on your face. They say it makes it easier to deal with the struggle. So go ahead, smile on it. Put your head down, get to work. Let's finish this thing.
Oh, I started watching the new Monster Netflix on Ed Gein. spooky season.
Yeah. So Meg would never watch that.
No, I
Give us
can't
the
watch
gist of
scary
what's
stuff.
happening. It's, but
He's
these
a-
are real people.
He's not technically. I don't think he's a serial killer. So they had this, the Jeffrey Dahmer one. They did
Yeah.
that, and then they did the Menendez brothers. I didn't see that one. So he's like another infamous killer. I think he killed 1 or 2 people, but he was like,
How many do you need on your roster to become a serial?
I think at least 4.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's official, but I would imagine.
Okay, so what's the difference between somebody who does like a massacre and gets a bunch of people all at once
That's
and
a
a serial
mass
killer?
killing.
Yeah. Well, I never understood what makes someone. What makes an assassination? Is that just a fame? Like, what level of fame do you have to be to make that? Do you know what I mean?
So the difference between like shooting somebody because you just really didn't like
I'm
them.
not Googling any of this.
Right. Oh, no, seriously, I've always wondered that because I'm like, who determines if that person's famous enough to make that?
I think there's got to be also a goal, like you're trying to silence someone
motivation?
or stop something.
Okay.
Like the motivation isn't like your own personal.
It's like,
You have a
gotcha. Like there's like I don't know, higher purpose or something that
In your
you
mind,
believe it
yeah.
means something. But anyway, so this, so Egain's like is the person who basically Norman Bates, Leatherface,
It's all based on.
like Buffalo Bill. All those are based off of him.
So if he only killed 2 people, why? How? Oh, because his mom or something.
He was obsessed with his mom and like basically, yeah. So like the Norman Bates situation is like the whole thing is essentially this exact same thing.
Okay.
And then he was like, it was very into like, if you just think about those plots, like all those things he did.
Oh, jeez.
So it was pretty creepy stuff. But anyways, it's an interesting show. It's the same guy who did like American Horror Story. And so they embellish a lot of it and make it like,
We gotta entertain.
yeah, way more entertaining than the actual story is. And there's a lot that probably isn't true, but
The only thing I saw about it is the
it's
actor
interesting.
went to the grave of the person that he portrayed
oh really?
and said, "I hope you enjoyed my rendition."
Wait, that really happened?
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, that's
that's
kind of
bizarre.
a creepy thing to do."
Yeah.
But I haven't
Okay.
watched it yet.
But I don't know. What is the...
Do you walk away from that feeling good though? Like when
Not
you watch one
really.
of those? See, that's the reason. Like, it's not even the horror part. I just don't feel good afterwards.
But it's this thing. I think even in that show, they're like... Or maybe there's also one with John Wayne Gacy that just came out or is coming out. But it's like they say to the camera, like, you can't look away or whatever. And it's true. It's like there's this fascination, whether it's a podcast, true crime podcast, or the multiple like documentaries or shows on... like, what is that?
The thing for me though is like if it's kind of like ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Like if I keep that out of my life, I prefer it over having those uncomfortable feelings. And then
yeah.
like I told you, like when Desert Storm was going on, and I saw one of the videos of a captive person from the U.S. being hurt. To this day, I can't get that out of my head. And
Oh, yeah.
Like those feelings, those emotional feelings, even for entertainment, the horror stuff, is I don't want that inside of me. I don't want to believe that human beings can be
Yeah.
this cruel or this terrible to each other.
Yeah, I've even tried to listen to some of the true crime podcasts, and they'll go through like this. I don't know how people can listen to it. They'll go through the stories of people like that, serial killers, and it's like I listened to a couple, and then I was like, I honestly can't do this anymore because I just don't want to know that these people exist in the world. It's
And
kind
I
of
guess
insane.
it's a little naive in burying your head in the sand, but at the same time, do I want to go around?
Thinking about-
Like that's the thing.
Right.
Like I as far as cops go, I know that there's a wide variety of opinions on, what people think of the cops. I'm glad there's cops there just because I don't want to deal with some of the stuff that they have to deal with.
Some of the stuff you have to see, especially for detectives, like
Yeah.
is like, I don't know how, and that's why everybody is an alcoholic.
That's what I was gonna say.
does
Like,
it.
I don't know how. Like, if you had to go through life looking for crime and looking for problems and dealing with being embedded in these areas of the cities that are this stuff's going on, seeing child abuse, seeing all this stuff. I don't know how you can live a joyful life.
Well, even there. Sorry, Meg. I know this is crazy, but there's a motel up in Highland Town.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you know, right on Route 40?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like right there, across from that graveyard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're shutting it down
They should.
because it's. I read how many incidents have happened like the last few months there. I'm like, dude, it's already a haunted house. You could just shut it down now and open it back up as a.
Yeah, one of those hay rides.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the amount of stuff that happens there that you even know about is unbelievable, like horrible.
It has the creepy thing about that. When you drive past that place, you can feel
the dark energy.
there's
or whatever.
there's a negativity to it. And I'm not like a big
I believe that.
guru of like energy or anything like that, but I do get the chills because you used to be able to get to it from our old office. If the traffic was real bad, you turn there,
Right.
And you could then turn up where the cemetery is, and then you get to see all the prostitutes right there and drug addicts right on that corner, and then shoot up into the neighborhood. And I would just look, and you'd see the cars that were parked there, and and you just feel this darkness.
There's, I think, a lot of bad things. Anyway, so I think they're shutting it down like by law, like basically padlocking the whole place,
Imploding it, I hope.
because it's so bad.
But that's the thing. So like we look at running and where we choose to put our focus, and I it's kind of crazy because we have such a vibrant community that seems to be heading in a positive direction. Of course, there's always some screwed up stuff that happens along the way, but for the most part, we're looking for positivity and motivation and excitement.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, I think that's what we also attract. Mm-hmm. So like
Hopefully.
on the flip side, like I think about like public servants, firemen, policemen, military. Their situation is constantly in a peril.
Yeah.
And seeing the worst of humanity. And I don't understand how you would look at humanity and be like, okay, yeah.
I do think that's one of the good things about AI is that I'm hoping that eventually for certain things, like say, especially stuff with kids and things, like it can basically see something and the AI can interpret and say like, this is so humans don't actually have to watch things like that, like, or see things. Like,
You mean like scour?
like online stuff, like videos and stuff, like
Like it would automatically get rid of it before?
well, no, not just get rid of it, but like analyze and say, oh, this material is like an offense that can be charged because like, and then just,
Send a report to
right.
someone?
Instead of having someone like sift through all this like awful stuff. And then, cause like I read some New York Times like investigative articles on that world, and it's like the turnover for those jobs is like insane because you can only do it for a few months before you just.
I just don't
feel
want to know
nothing.
that it exists.
Yeah.
Like, and we live in a city, and I'm not naive that somewhere in
Right.
the city bad stuff is
Oh yeah,
going on.
for
But
sure. Anyways, but
Megan's completely quiet.
it's
through this
spooky
one.
season. It's spooky season. We talk about spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Are you watching any? Do you watch Halloween movies during spooky season?
Not really, unless you consider what's the movie we're watching where the guy's wearing a mask, Meg?
You mean the show?
Yeah.
It's I think I'm getting less intelligent just watching it. I put it on last night. It's called Chase Powers. It had I put it on because it had, what's the main guy's name?
Imagine the whole premise of this is it's a washed up a-hole of a quarterback who gets kicked out of every league.
Okay.
But he still feels like he can accomplish something. So he dons a rubber mask and goes back to college to
Is that his name?
Are you looking it up?
This is not the name of it, by the way.
What's it
But
called?
This is like a cowboy.
Yeah, it's not that. What wasn't it? I thought it was Chase Powers.
I don't
Something
know.
Powers?
Not Kenny Powers.
No.
Just look up football show Powers. You found it?
Chad Powers.
Chad Powers.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's played by Glenn Powell. So I saw he
Oh,
was in
okay.
it, and I was like, this will be like a funny rom-com thing,
Right.
you know, whatever. And it's bizarre.
It's really bad.
Oh, it's that.
And the plot holes are so thick.
Yeah,
He's not enrolled in the college, and the football coach is like, well, I can get you enrolled.
Well, and he's inspired because he sees this billboard of Mrs. Doubtfire playing at the movie theaters.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's where this mask
What
idea comes
What are we
on.
doing? Yeah.
And then he plays a very low intelligent guy, and Meg's like, well, I think that his acting's pretty good that he can do that. I'm like, Meg, I can play dumb all day. She's like, yeah.
All right.
From West Virginia. So yeah, 0, maybe 1 out of 10 stars for that one. But if you need something absolutely ridiculous to watch,
That's funny.
He tells him he can't go in the shower because his pee hole's too big.
And then, what does that even mean?
He's afraid he's going to get water in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's one of the plot lines. That's
like
why
it.
he can't get his mask wet.
Wow. And this is on Netflix or what?
it was on Hulu.
Okay. That makes sense.
There were 2 episodes out as of last night, and
They're tailing it out. Cliffhangers
Yeah.
for each week.
Last night was a water balloon fight, and there was, I told Meg, I said, this is the most ridiculous show I've ever seen because they go to the coach's house, and basically no women are there. It's all the football players with no shirts on in the pool, playing with each other, like wrestling, and he's afraid to get in the water because he's got his mask. But I'm like, this scene in of itself
It's insane.
would never happen. Like
No.
an entire football, like just wrestling and playing with each other in the pool with no clothes on.
Oh, so this is based off of the Eli Manning prank that he pulled back in the day,
I remember that. Yeah.
where he went to Penn State and like pretended he was. I think his name was Chad Powers.
Oh,
Like I think.
wait, Eli actually did this?
Yeah.
he did for commercial.
He went to he had like a show I think,
was it-
and he went to Penn State and they're like, oh yeah, there's like old guy he's gonna like try out, and now of course he's like dropping dimes and like looks like destroying all the other quartersquarterbacks. Are
Yeah.
like, who the hell is this guy?
Okay.
Like, see, here's his.
But was that on Punked?
No, it was just like a little thing he did for his show,
Oh, that's pretty funny.
but they look the exact same. So I guess it was based off of that,
Yeah.
which is weird to base a whole series
On a prank.
It's also like hard to look at Glenn Powell with the mask on because I just want him to take it off. And
So he's an attractive guy,
Yeah.
right? So is now seeing him with the mask on.
I think that's why I want him to take it off.
So do you think there's people walking around right now with masks on that we don't even know about?
Probably.
Because like
For
you know
what
how,
reason? Like to hide?
yeah, like you know how Mission Impossible Tom Cruise wears.
Yeah.
Facial recognition.
They definitely do that, right?
Yeah.
For certain people, spies and stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you could do that in the movies, like you can do that in real life,
It
How do
seems
I know you're not
uncomfortable.
wearing a mask right now?
right?
What if Robbie this whole time?
Dude, that'd be my dream.
Have you seen Robbie swimming before?
No.
Oh,
Mm.
the plot thickens.
Wait, have we never?
I'm going to throw a party this weekend with all my guy friends.
That is
We're
true.
all going to get in the pool without our shirts on.
Yeah, that's that's the entrapment. That is true. I left before we did whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
In
Anytime water's involved, Robbie bails.
Wow. Did you ever go in the hot
No,
tub?
but you see me like jump in a creek and stuff on a trail run or something like that.
Not with his shirt off.
Were you there when we went tubing for the? You didn't
No.
go tubing with us.
No.
There's other people there.
All right.
That part's natural. The neck up is the fake part. Is
Okay.
the mask part.
Well, that he couldn't get that wet.
Okay,
And there's a
that's true.
balloon. The coach has a great balloon.
We need to stop giving this any
water
more
balloon
airtime.
fight.
But you have to be able to get a mask wet to some degree, right?
Yeah. And then the coach thinks he's crying because he got water under the mask. And then he's like squeezing it and the water's coming out.
What the hell?
Dude, and then he tells the girl, he goes in the bathroom, he's like, I wasn't taking a poop. Like, this is the level of of entertainment
Wow.
that we're talking
I don't
about.
know. Maybe
And
we
they're
do
writing.
need AI entertainment. We do need AI
I
to
think
come up with.
it could have helped with this one.
Yeah. All right. Are we talking about this shoe or not? Or did we already talk about it?
We talked about it.
Okay. I mean,
SC Elite V5, we've covered it. We've reviewed it. You can check out the review on YouTube. You can check out the written review. Meg and I ran London in it. It looks like I'll be running Chicago in it and following it up with the New York City Marathon as well.
yeah. I'll be running in it at the New York City Marathon as well.
Are you going to go with
Same
that
thing.
red colorway?
I think so, yeah.
Do you have a choice? Do you have any other colors?
I think I might.
They also have the New York colorway. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I think that one looks not good.
I think it looks a little doo-doo if you ask me.
Really?
Oh, wow.
What about you, Meg? I thought it was up Meg's
I not-
alley because she likes the all whites. And looking down, it's just going to be pretty much
It has gray on it too, right?
a little gray.
It's like gray and red and white. I didn't quite understand the.
Oh, it's
the,
just like orange version of that.
It's lighter.
But it has gray in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
I'm not that interested in it.
I'd rock it.
Yeah, I think it'll look fine. And our singlets are going to match it.
Oh, great. Never mind. It looks great.
I absolutely love it.
All right. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so good luck to everyone running Chicago. We hope to see you out there. We will be cheering at mile 20 and hopefully a few other places along the course. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great time.
Yeah, come out and say hello if you're there. Anything else?
Emma.
Hi, Robin.
Got my laces tied, my trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, DROP.